Good morning, CBSE Affiliation Unit and all the inspection committee members. I am Mrs. Karen Vishwanath, Principal of CSI Ewart Global School, situated at Dr. Alakappa Road, Purushavakkam, Chennai 84. Today, we are going to upload all the things which were not clear and which were asked for to be uploaded today. We start with the main gate. I will take you to the entrance gate. This is our main entrance, CSI Ewart Global School. Our name board. This is our main entrance. We proceed. These are our security staff who take care. Good morning. This is our visitors book. Where the visitors, whoever comes, made a note of. This is our main building. One entrance of our main building. As you can see, our name board once again over here. So this is our PT teacher, Mrs. Dana Bhagyam. Yes, please tell them what is this quote.
Good morning, my name is Dana Bhagyam.
Huh.
I am PT teacher. This is tennis court. It's an outdoor game.
Yeah, the children play during the PT period. Now we move on to the next court.
This one for tennis court, shuttle court.
During the PT period,
During PT period.
the children make use of this court. This is our open air assembly area. Now we proceed on to the next court.
This is my volleyball court. Children are playing in a PT period.
This is the volleyball court. We now move on to another court.
Inter-house competition also are conducted here.
Inter-house, inter-school competitions are conducted over here, both for the students as well as for the staff. We now move on to the play area for our children, for the kindergarten children, where they play. Now this is a boundary wall. This side it's 6 feet. It's more than 6 feet. And that side also more than 6 feet. Now this side, it was a little more than 4 feet. And as required, we have started the work. You can see the pillars have been put. And the work has been started to increase it to 2 more feet. So this side also, our compound wall will be increased to 6 feet as required. As you can see, all this is there. Work has been started and will be completed at the earliest. So this side, the compound wall will be increased to 6 feet height. Work is in progress. As you can see, the material which has landed. That is one side. This is the other side of the more than 6 feet. Again, we have here more than 6 feet, our boundary wall. More than 6 feet. We have our disposable bins over here. Placed at all areas of our school. We now move on. I will show you We have got all our materials for the increasing of the height of the wall on one side of our school. It is 4 and a little more than 4. We will increase it to 6 feet as required. The material which has arrived, the bricks, the cement bags, the sand, the stones. When we are assure you, sir, that we'll complete the work at the earliest. There is a delay due to the inclement weather and the cyclone which affected Chennai. So our work is a bit delayed, but we assure you, sir, that everything will be completed at the earliest. Now we move on to the equipment rooms of the PT teacher, where the equipments are kept. This is the equipment room.
This is my equipment room. Basketball, football, throwball, handball, volleyball, tennis, cone, skipping rope, medicine ball, Indian club, dumbbells, shuttle rockets, hockey stick, cricket bat, mini adults, the bigger than adults. Oops.
Please show me your stock register. What is this? This is a scheme of work. It's a scheme of work, okay, where the year's planning is done for each class and accordingly executed. Children take part in various inter-house and inter-school competitions and win a lot of prizes. We now move on to the indoor games. This is our vision and mission before we go on to our indoor games. This is in the beginning, right at the entrance. This is the boundary wall. Again, you can see more than 6 feet. TT room.
This is TT room. Children will play indoor game.
Yes, these are all the rules and regulations.
Areas. Registered table tennis player.
This side.
Carrom board and chess board. This is also indoor game.
During the PT period, some children play indoor games while the other outdoor sports. This is from our play area. After the children play, they can come here to refresh themselves. This is clean drinking water, RO water. And this is the hand wash place before they enter. Now we are entering our school from the rear side. Rear side, this is the fire safety precautionary measures put up. These are our toilets in the ground floor. Instructions for the children. We have our Western toilets, our staff toilets. Our Indian toilets. This is our Divang toilet, the ground floor. This is our corridor, our boards, where the children display their artistic work. This is our ground floor, and this is our ramp for the ground floor. Our work for the lift will be put up at the earliest. Orders have been given and work is in progress. We assure you, sir, within 4 months, we'll complete the work for our lift. This is our first floor. Though not ours, just a view of our classroom. One of our classrooms. This is the drinking water for the students. The first floor. This is our toilet. This is again Divang toilet. This is the first floor for the girls. Our hand wash area. Our toilets. Our toilets. This is our next floor. Toilets for the boys. Here again, a set of taps, drinking water. These are toilets for the boys. Divang toilet. Instructions for use. Here again, another set of toilets. So these are the toilets for the boys. We will be constructing another block where we'll be housing, as required, rooms for other activities also. Our library is about 1,000 square feet. As required by the CBSE, we'll be increasing it to 1,200. Due to the inclement weather and the cyclone which affected Chennai, our work is a bit delayed, but we assure you, sir, madam, that we will execute all the work at the earliest. We now move on to the science lab. This is our science lab. It's a composite lab. We have classes till grade 10. So this is a composite lab. We have all the equipments required for our students. I now introduce you to our teachers. This is Mrs. Sheba, the biology teacher. This is Mrs. Hema Charles, the physics teacher, and that is Mrs. Jaren, the chemistry teacher, and this is Preeta, the lab assistant. So now over to Ms. Sheba.
Good morning, ma'am. Myself Shiva. I'm a science teacher handling biology here. And this is a composite lab, as said. And this is a biology department where we have human torso to explain the human physiology and all aspects. So we explain students using this human torso for grade 6 to 10 and also for the other classes if required. And we have the specimens arranged over here, and also few other specimens is arranged on the other side of the lab. And we use two compound microscope. One is kept over there. And here are the few models that we have displayed. And these are the models which is displayed over here. This is about the students that they have did during the project day.
Yes, moving on.
We also have another compound microscope, as I said, and dissection microscope, and a few other specimens. And these are the equipments that we use, and these are the slides. And in the slides, we have the prepared slides as well as the students they did the experiment. Those slides are also kept over here.
Top.
And these are the models, project models that we did on the project day.
Can you just name all these specimens?
These are like plant specimens, fern, Axiatalis, lichen, pinus. This is a pinus male cone. It's a pinus female cone. And this is a root nodule. Markentia thallus. This is a spirogyra. And this is for fibrous root. We have kept it for paddy. Mushroom. And this is also another specimen for spirogyra.
It's a skeleton.
And we also have the human skeleton displayed over here. Model of the human skeleton displayed over here.
This side specimens, please come this side.
It's a mushroom, liver fluid, Ascaris male, cockroach, that is a fish specimen, that is the earthworm, and that is the sea anemone. This is the molluscus, and here Utricularia, insectivorous plant, Drosera, Hydrilla, and this is a starfish specimen. This is the heart of the sheep, and this is the lung of the sheep. This is a frog specimen.
Brains, can you explain those models over there?
Yes, ma'am. So the models, we have the brain model as well as the kidney model, which is kept inside, and
Eye.
also the human eye. And here this human torso, it is easily accessible for all students so that we can show how it works, and students will be really interested when they do all these things in hands-on activity. So they will be able to identify and locate the parts of the human system. So So this is how it is.
All classrooms are air conditioned and we have smart boards in all classes. So additional information through the smart boards are provided to make the classes interesting. Now we move on to the physics portion. Yes, Ms. Hema Charles.
Good morning, ma'am. Myself, Mrs. Hema Charles. I'm handling physics here. This is our physics demonstration table. Here we have the light source to do the light experiments, and these are the white screens, and here the lens stands are there to do the light experiment. We have the required prisms, glass prisms, and glass slabs for the grade 10 experiments. We have a physical balance and the way it works. Spring balances are there. We have vernier calipers, screw gauges, and solenoid. Here we have the enough lenses for the 10 standard experiments.
Yeah.
These are the wooden boards to do the science reflection to the glass prism and reflection to the glass slab experiment. These are the Einsteins to do the time period of single pendulum experiments. Here we have the stop clocks.
All this, the science light.
We have the charts for the reflection of sound and the refraction of sound experiments.
That side. We're moving on to the other table.
Here we have the required apparatus for the electricity experiments for grade 10. Here we have the enough rheostats, ammeter, voltmeter, galvanometers. These are keys. These are unknown resistance. Here the battery eliminators are there.
Come that side.
And we have the lab thermometers also. And this equipment is used to do the reflection of sound experiment activity. Here we have the pinhole camera, kaleidoscope, and the bell jar experiment also is here. These are the equipments for the activities till 6-7.
What do you have inside the cupboard? Please explain. Anything additional?
No, actually inside we have many rheostats and the stop clocks. We don't have the light source, stop clock, voltmeter, ammeter, and the galvanometer.
These are your charts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we move on to the chemistry lab. Ms. Jared.
Hello everyone, good morning. This is Jaren. I'm a science teacher and I'm handling chemistry over here. So this is my side of my laboratory, and comes here. We have kept all the salts here, ammonium acetate, calcium oxide and reagents, and here dilute acids, and we have some reagent bottles. Here filler and spatula. Here in this can I have distilled water, and this is the sink here with water that is just for the cleaning.
It's all these acids.
And this one is a urine stand. Here also we have kept some vessels and reagent bottles and indicator on that side, and rack. So move to that side. Same here also we have kept all the reagents and salt on this side. Test tube stands, milk of magnesia, beakers. Here samples of blue litmus paper, red litmus paper and pH paper, cork, magnesium ribbon, filter, delivery tubes. We have enough to keep distilled water in this can, and we provide sink over here with 2 taps.
That side.
And here also we have some salts on the top rack and few test tube holder racks and fresh funnels and beakers. We have chipots and urine stand, and some for our lower classes for filtration, separation process. We have few items, and above we have two periodic table charts for the lower classes and for the lower classes and for the higher classes.
Yes, can I have a look at your lab attendance,
Yes,
your stock register,
So
your records?
So we have a lab attendance over here.
Please open it.
So this one is the last year's.
Please come.
With the attendance, and we have the this year attendance here. So this year we have 10 students for a grade 10, so we are maintaining a record over here. And three stock registers, physics, chemistry and biology.
Please open and show each teacher.
So physics here, we are entering all the stocks whenever we need the stocks. We are writing everything here with the page numbers and everything inside, whatever the stocks we are getting. With the date, the name of the item and how many, and the receipt quantity over here with the bill number. So we have lot like this. So we are writing according to the alphabetic orders. So this is for your physics stock register, and here comes the chemistry. So same over here. So according in front we have written.
Show me the chemistry register. Yes, open out. Yes.
Register.
Index.
So all the index page where we have we are writing everything in the attendance order, and inside we write among with the dates, everything, when we are buying, how much the quantity, everything. So this is how we maintain a stock register, and this is for biology.
So the biology stock register.
Same thing here also, according to the attendance order, we are writing the specimens. So inside we are writing according to the alphabetic order. That's all.
Your practical record book, can I have a look?
Yes.
Yes. This is the registers where they maintain. Please show me one of your records. Chemistry, all the books.
So this one is a chemistry record this year. The student have started and completed writing the records.
Okay, next record. This is
This
biology.
is for biology.
Yes.
So the student have started using the separate record for biology, and they have done.
Okay. Next, physics.
This is physics record. The students started writing and they are going to complete.
Now, looking at the overall, you can see we have wooden furniture in the science composite lab. And these are our stools, wooden stools, our furniture all wooden. Our wooden furniture. These are all where the records are kept. There aren't integration records. So this is a view. I hope we have covered everything. This is the lab timetable where the students make use of the lab during that specified period. So thank you, teachers.
Thank you. Thank you.
We move on next to our maths lab. So this is our maths lab. We have three teachers, Miss Joyce, Miss Shalini and Miss Diana. Miss Shalini is for the high school maths teacher, Miss Joyce middle school and Miss Diana for the primary. Yes, please explain. Miss Shalini, start for the high school. Please explain what are the things you use.
This is a mathematic board, and we will be using for the algebraic identities is a plus b plus c the whole square formula. And this is a plus b the whole square formula. Same thing used for grade 9 and 10 algebraic identities, a minus b whole square. And these are the three-dimensional shapes: cone, cylinder, cube, sphere. And these are the things which we use for surface area and the volume chapter. And cyclic quadrilaterals we use for grade 9 and 10. Properties of a parallelogram, midpoint theorem, and this will helpful to find the area of a rhombus, area of a right angle triangle, and these are the triangles, similarity of triangles, congruence of triangle chapter we use for grade 9 and 10. And these are the cubes which are helpful to find the series, arithmetic series, and some of the arithmetic series. And the tangram, which is an activity which help of some of the shapes, parallelogram, triangle, square, rhombus. With the help of all these things, the students will make the different shapes. And coordinate geometry, we use from grade 8 to 10. They are learning about the coordinates, and the students with the help of this beads, they can arrange it and find which place where a point locates it. So x-axis, y-axis, a quadrant, all these things they can learn from this coordinate geometry. And again, a three-dimensional shapes, the students will help them to find the corners, faces, edges, and even the surface areas. And which is a board game which help the levels, the students will play the game. And probability, it's helpful to find the probability. This is a wheel to find which place the arrow mark will show, and they will helpful to find the probability. The dice and the dummy coins will also help to find the tossing coins and find the probability. And the cards will also help to find the probability.
Yes, move on. Let me have a look, yes, at your records.
And the students 10th standard, they do the records. And the zeros of the polynomial. System of a linear equation, where the coincident with the parallel lines, intersecting, consistent, they will help this. So algebraic arithmetic progression, they will check whether the sequence is in AP form or not in AP form. And by using the folding and cutting method, they will find the similarity of a triangle, and they will also use to find the basic proportionality theorem. And tangent to a circle at a point, by folding paper folding method, they will find the tangent, and this perpendicular to the tangent to the circle. And this one from the external point, the students will learn two tangents get drawn by paper folding method, and it will be equal. And this one, the trigonometric ratios. So these are the experiments they did for grade 10.
What is this?
Grade
Explain.
9.
Grade 9, okay.
Grade 9, they did algebraic identities, a plus b plus c the whole square formula they did. Factorization of a polynomials, which is a square root spiral. With the help of the thread, they will stick it and find the square root spiral method. And this one, similarity of a triangles and the congruency also they learned it.
Yes. Your art activities, what are all the other records?
Mass portfolio. By the grade 10 students, the history of mathematicians, history of mathematics, and the formulas, what are the formulas they learned. And the problems, what are the problems which are related to the chapter they did it. Which is art integration project. They did for the coordinate geometry chapter. Histogram part they did.
Okay, so these are all the activities and the records. Anything else which you have to show? Your lab? Okay. We move on to the next. Miss Joyce, please explain.
I'm Joy, handling middle school. So we have here the fractions, teaching aid for the fractions. A fraction is a part of a whole. So we have for when a circle is divided into 7 equal parts, and when we take the fraction will be 1/7 for this part. And we have here the angle sum property of a triangle where we add all the angles of the triangle and it will form a 180 degrees here. And here we have the next where we fold to form a 3D shape. Where I am holding is a cuboid where I have folded a 2D flat object, that is a net, to form into a 3D shape here. And here we have different types of triangles, scalene, equilateral triangle and isosceles triangle. I have the acute angle triangle, obtuse angle and the right angle triangle. And we have the symmetrical shape here, which is the exact mirror image of the other. And we have types of polygons, which is obtuse, hexagon, square and trapezium. And we have an integer scale which comprises of the positive and the negative values of the number line. And we have, these are all the nets where we have the hexagonal prism, pentagon, pyramid and all that. And we have a linear equations, which is a simple equation where we form the equations here, and this is also used to deform the codes where x, we find the value of x or any of the variables. And we have a Pythagoras theorem where we use this for finding the third side of a rectangle triangle. And here we have the square, circle, and where we use this to find the perimeter and area of the shapes.
So all these things are used to make math simpler for the children. Yes. Can you explain this? Some of the projects, I think. So these are some of the project work done by our students. Just a few is displayed.
10 students in this project for articulation, and this is a Howrah Bridge, which is applications of trigonometry chapter they used. So the person is observing the height as well as they are observing the fish in the river. So from the person's level, the eye-line side, from the level from to the person to the top level, we call this as angle of elevation, and it will help to the help of trigonometry we can find the height as well as the distance. Angle of depression from the person's eyesight to the level lower level, it's angle of depression. So with the help of trigonometric ratios and identities we can find this. And these are the articulation project done by 8-9 students, which is the pie chart, the histogram, pie chart for the colleges in Tamil Nadu, the histogram they did, the properties of the circle, geocode, the help of the names they did with the geocode.
So now we move on to Ms. Diana, the primary teacher. So let's see how she uses the maths tools to make math simpler for the students.
Myself, Diana, handling maths for primary classes. Here I display so many tricks for the primary children. Here the children first learn about the base value and the numbers. Here I display the block tens, unit block, tens blocks, tens blocks, 100 blocks and 1000 blocks. These blocks make the children to understand the numbers, how to counting, how to just build up the numbers and all. Here I displayed some solid shapes. Here using this solid shape, the children can able to understand what is a face, edges, corners, everything. And here I displayed the 2D shapes and 3D shapes. They can touch and feel what is a 2D and what is the difference between the 2D shape and the 3D shapes. And here displayed some dummy notes. Children to understand what is the money, what is the 100 rupees, how the 100 rupees means 500, 200 and the money. And the coins also is displayed here. This is a time the children can manually just touch and feel that and just turn it and just show what is the time it is, and they will write the hour hand and minute hand here. And here I display the abacus. Children lower classes can just find easily the numbers. And here I display the fraction. This is a whole. How the whole is divided into 3 equal parts. If the one equal part, how to represent this one equal part is 1/3. And here it's the whole is same. The whole is divided into 8 equal parts. And here I display the nets. When it just, they have to just, the children can able to understand what is meant by net by just touching this and feeling what is how the 3D shape, when it is open and kept it as a flat, it becomes a nets. And here I display the measurement, measuring the capacity, weight, and the scale is used to measure the length and measurement. And here I displayed some squares to just children to understand what is meant by area, perimeter, and volume using the cubes. And here the children just, these are the primary kids children have done the activity based on the shapes, and then perimeter area volume. Here angles, types of angles, and this is the patterns they did with the block printing. And here it's a profit and loss. The primary pictures did a profit and loss using, here if the SP is 100 and the CP is 100 and the SP is 200, the profit will be 100 rupees. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Diana. So we have a lot of charts helping the children understand maths better in an easier way. All classes have smart boards which are made use of to explain all the concepts of the various subjects and make learning joyful.
So the protractor, the bigger size, with the help of the geometry chapter, we use this. The teachers will use for the students to help learn in a proper way. And these
Show
are
me your
lab
lab attendance.
For grade 6 to 10, alternative weeks, the students will come for the maths lab and we maintain the special attendance for the students.
Please show me your stock register.
So what are the items, the activity kits we bought here? We mentioned this.
So thank you, teachers. Thank you. We now move on to the next lab. This is a part of the activity of our children. This is our computer lab now. We are entering our computer lab. This is our computer lab. This is our computer teacher, Mrs. Hilda.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
She teaches for the higher classes. And this is Mrs. Premila, who takes computer for the primary. So we just have a view of our computer lab. We had 13 computers and we have added 20 more, making it 33. The strength of our school is just 310. And we have few children in each section. We were established in the year 2018. Your registers, can I have a... Yes, can I have a look at your registers?
Yes, ma'am. This is our computer. So here we have all the computers are with 8 GB RAM. All the systems are with 8 GB RAM with the OS Windows 10 Pro, which is the advanced version of OS. And all our systems are installed with all the software which is relevant to our subject. And here we have the system, monitor, mouse, CPU, and all the individual systems are provided with the UPS for a power backup. And all the systems are connected with LAN connection, which we have a central hub where the internet is provided to the system, to all the systems. And we have a very high speed internet connection in our lab. And this year, we have introduced coding as a skill subject so that all the systems are updated and upgraded with the latest software which supports the internet as well as the supporting software. Thank you.
So as you can see, all our systems are on. This is our library. We are now entering our library. Good morning. This is our librarian.
My name is
Mrs. Yes, please introduce yourself.
My name is Nalini ma'am. Here we maintain the 1,731 books and the subject also English, Maths, Science, Social and Encyclopedia. The register also maintained.
Yeah, please. We just have a look at our registers. This is the librarian's table, the stock register. Yes. Slowly. So how many books do you have, Miss Nalini?
1,731 books.
Okay.
Then this is student register.
Yes, student register. Children come to read during their library period, their reading period. You lend books? You lend books to the students?
Yes, ma'am.
For how many days do you lend books?
8 days, ma'am.
8 days,
8 days,
7 days.
per day, 1
Okay.
day for each day. This is a teacher's register.
This is for the teachers register. This is the students register. This is the teachers register. Teachers also can take books. Yes. Yeah. So now students are permitted to take books for 7 days, and on the 8th day they have to pay a fee, if the late fee.
Student library
Yes.
card.
Please show it. Okay. These. Okay. The library rules. So you have cupboards. Yes. All over you have silence to be maintained by the students. Yes, please open the cupboard. Please show the subjects. So that is maths. Maths. This is encyclopedia. Please show me the other side. Okay, that side. We go on to social science and your reference books. That is your English, your fiction books, your story books. Children love reading. These are books on sports, general knowledge. Yes, next. Yes, all over. The silence boards have been put up. These are additional fiction books and language books. This is the computer where the teacher enters, makes entry. These are some of the newspapers which we buy. The Indian Express, the Times of India, the Hindu, and one regional language, Dinamani, Tamil paper. These are some of the magazines which we buy. This is the teachers' reading table. Teachers, where the teachers come here to read the newspapers and other reference books. That is the librarian's table, and this is the tables where the students make use of to read books. We have replaced all the plastic furniture with wooden tables and chairs as required. We have Ms. Nalini, you have put up, I think, some of the leaders. Yes. So we have all the newspapers that side. The other rules. So once again, this is our teacher's reading table, a wooden table. All plastic furniture has been replaced by wooden furniture, and this side also plastic furniture replaced by wooden furniture.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Thank you, Ms. Nalini. So this is a multi-purpose hall where students sometimes make use of this hall for indoor games and other activities. These are our fire extinguishers, 2 fire extinguishers in each floor. You can see the date of expiry, it's all been refilled. 24. These are emergency numbers. These are all the both artistic work by our students. In this floor, we have 2 fire extinguishers. I showed you one, and the other one is at the extreme end. As you can see, the rains have started again. We're having very inclement weather, and even today, it was good in the morning, a few hours, an hour back, and now we are having heavy rain. Here again, we have another fire extinguisher, a fire hose. All has been refilled. A fire hose. our fire extinguisher. Now in this floor, we have two fire extinguishers, one at this end. Please take the date, sir. Yes, we move on. Fire extinguisher at the other end. Please take the date of refill. Yeah. The emergency numbers put in each floor. Now we move down. Here again we have the other fire extinguisher here, the hose pipe in each fire extinguisher, fire hose in each. The ground floor we have once again two fire extinguishers. Please take the date. Yes. Please cover the other extinguisher also with the date. Yeah. Our school is situated in Chennai and we had very inclement weather for the past 2 to 3 weeks. We had the devastating cyclone and now you can see even today, the 15th, you can see it was raining. So it has put a lot of our work, it has made a lot of our work delayed. But we do assure you that we will complete all the work as specified at the earliest. So this is our special educator, Cheryl. Please introduce yourself, your qualification, and your experience.
Good morning. My name is Cheryl LC and I'm a special educator. I do have 2 years experience in special education and I do have some more demos over here. For summer we have playway methods of slides over here and we can have build the letters and words also. And for the shapes we have kinesthetic methods. So for this we can help the children to do the touch methods. And for this, we have in this we have alphabets in small letters, in capital letters, and shapes, and slanting letters, and curves, and everything. And for here we have 3-letter words and 2-letter words, and slides, names, and vegetables, and living areas and like sometimes. And for Tamil, again we go for Tamil. It's like just in letters of A, A, E, E. It's like with the images and with the letters. And we do have 2-letter words and 3-letter words and 4-letter words. Flashcards we use. And for the shapes, we do have the horns over here and the rubber bands. We can have a circle shape, We can also do the square shape. Like this, you can help the children to teach some of the shapes. And for again, we use the stall papers for the alphabets. It's for the shapes and for the slanting letters way we can tell the children to touch it and we can have that. And again, we have for the numbers also. And we do also maintain records.
Yeah, please show your records. What is your observation, few children?
And for about Masha, it's for reading. She has
Masha's are from which class?
From grade 1, and she has a letter. She doesn't know the letters, and she's a dyslexia student, and she has some
speech
issues. Speech issues. She has writing issues and reading issues. She cannot able to build the letters she cannot identify the letters. So we are giving her just giving the help of these flashcards and we are telling her to identify the letters. And now she is able to identify the sounds of the letters and as well as she can able to build the words also. And Tarun is from grade 2 and is also the same category of dyslexia. And for Diva, we have she has a dyslexia as well as dyscalculia. She is writing and she has an issue in reading and writing. and she has some health issues also. Because of that, she was delayed in every educations, and for that we have given her some more mathematically we are giving a calculation, and now she is able to do the calculation as well as she
Good.
is able to read the words also. Thank you.
So after our inspection, CBSE inspection by our principals scheduled in August 23, in September we had appointed Cheryl as our special educator, and she had identified few of our students, taken down a case study and helped our children, and many of our children have really progressed. Yes. So thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
So last time I had shown you the counselor also. She was a counselor last year. Please come here. This is Mrs. Shamini, our counselor we show. So in addition to our counselor, we have also appointed a special educator. Can you show any of your records, ma, with your observations?
I'm
Anything.
Mrs. Shamalima, school counselor here. I'm here to identify and assess the students' academic performance as well as social skills, behavioral skills. I use the tools to identify, to assess the scale. And with that, I'll make an intervention and implementation, and I'll do individual counseling here and also group counseling. And here are my records. This is my activity book, which I mentioned my sessions and all. And this is counselor report book, and this is the confidential reference books.
Yeah. Just show a few pages. Okay. This book,
This
your
is the referral forms.
referral, just show them. Just one or two, just.
Right. So this is the referral form.
So this is my room, the principal's room. You can see this side, the artistic work of our students. So good morning. We had received the intimation from the SARS portal regarding documents which have to be re-uploaded. We have re-uploaded all the documents mentioned over here. We have also shown you the special educator, our computer lab. We have added on 20 computers in addition to the 13 computers, making it 33 computers. We have shown you the CWSN toilets, and we assure you of constructing more toilets for boys and girls separately in each floor. Our boundary wall on all three sides are 6 feet. On one side it was 4 feet, and now we are increasing the boundary wall by another 2 feet. Work is in progress as shown. The next point was the library. In the library, the plastic chairs have been replaced by wooden tables and chairs. In the science lab, all the infrastructure and utilities were clearly videographed and explained by the teachers. The height of the boundary wall will be increased shortly, and our school library is about nearly 1,000 square feet, and we assure you that we at the earliest will be constructing another block to house the larger library and other areas which we desire. We showed you the ramp, and the lift will be installed at the earliest within a period of 4 months. Workers' orders have been given. I've shown you the fire extinguishers, the disposable bins, and all other documents as required have been videographed. A letter stating the same has also been uploaded. I thank you, sir, for all your cooperation. Please bear with us. We only have the pending work is that one side of the wall has to be increased by 2 feet, the lift work which has to be completed, and additional toilets which have to be done, which will be done at the earliest. Thank you for all your cooperation and looking forward for your support in all fields. Thank you.